You're live.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Best Practice TV. A few technical issues this morning. We are here to answer your questions. If you're one of our regular subscribers and you're catching up with your content here on Best Practice, you've got our notification and you've made a comment recently, I'm right here. I've got the dashboard open in the inbox. I promise in every video that we do go through all of the comments. So we're doing that right now. We're doing it live for you guys. So if you have got comments and you're watching this live, then please ask questions. This is directly a Q&A. I'm going to go through what's in our inbox here on YouTube against lots of different videos. So this specific one is this specific video is about answering a range of questions. So listen for your shout out. So Farnan Saraf, when we talk about quality management systems, is software system quality included in that work? Is it part of the quality management systems work? Do you have an example of such a case where companies as an IT service provider with an IT or within IT, how it can be customized and managed using management systems? Can you refer to a similar case study in the IT industry? I can refer to case studies in the IT industry, but what we want to understand is this is about a management system for running a business, not specifically for an IT industry. So don't go looking for industry-specific examples. Look for how successful businesses are run and then how your specific service, product or service is delivered. On our website, we've got a how-to management system guide available. It's a best practice guide on how to implement a management system. That is the best case study for you. So if you go to bestpractice.biz/training, and then you go across into the training academy, we've got a how-to guide. It does cost money to download it. It's a couple of $100. It's tens of thousands of dollars worth of consulting advice. So if you're somebody who doesn't quite know or understand how to implement a management system, you've been tasked with that, and you're searching the internet and you're finding our videos and looking for help, I've written a very specific guide that helps you answer that question. It's got all of the elements of the management system that you need to build. Then what you will be doing is identifying specific risks you need to manage for your IT business. So depending on the standard, I think there you're talking about the standard. So what you will be thinking about is the specific promises you make to your customers and how you're actually going to build policies and procedures and staff training to ensure that your team deliver those promises you make to your customers. So I hope that helps. So I'll write a reply to that particular comment, but if you check out bestpractice.biz/training, you can go across to our online store, and for I think it's about $200 US or a little bit less with a discount. If you can find yourself a discount code there, then you can get a discount. In fact, if you use the discount code new member on that specific product, you can get a 35% discount, and that's not going to be open for very long. So now is the time to get yourself that discount on that guide. Okay, the next one is, let me just find the next question. Okay, do we use an internal communication tool, or what kind of internal communication tool do we use here at Best Practice? We obviously do lots of videos for our management system here at Best Practice, so we use an internal secret Facebook group. There are key staff that are members of that secret Facebook group, and we basically put training videos, live videos, we stream our monthly company meetings. That's all there in that private secret Facebook group. Probably don't use it as often as we should. The other communication tool that we use here at Best Practice is our intranet site. We built a Google site. It's open for only Best Practice staff. They can get in there and they can get the staff manual, they can get policies, procedures, flowcharts, work out how to do things, and that sort of core company information. And then the informal communication tool we use here at Best Practice is Google Chat. So there are a couple of different chat channels and folders running in Google Chat, and everybody's got that, obviously the chat function available on their iPhones. We give everybody who's a staff member here at Best Practice a brand new iPhone. We keep them updated so they've got the latest model or the last model. Generally the last two models of iPhones, we keep turning them over every 2 years. And we use that. So those are our internal communication tools here at Best Practice. Okay, let's look for the next question. Lots of people making comments from all over the world. Let me have a quick look one. How do we address the disconnect between marketing and sales in our organization? So how do you address the disconnect between marketing and sales? I think the first thing is to be focusing on the core goals. The first thing we do here at Best Practice is we raise everybody's awareness around the word empathy. And we say, well, what does empathy mean for you? What does empathy mean for your other team members in other teams? And the disconnect between marketing and sales is probably two things. The first thing is that the sales team are looking for, they're getting inquiries in the organization, and they're looking to see if those people fit with the business. The marketing team are looking for people that fit with the business and getting them to make an inquiry. So I think it's important to understand the outbound nature of the sales team and the inbound nature of the marketing team. Then from a sales perspective, I think it's important for the sales team to understand whether they are a hunter, a farmer, or an order taker. And so I often see salespeople complaining about the marketing team. The leads aren't good enough, or they're getting the wrong kind of attention. But that is a farming or an order-taking salesperson, not really the kind of salesperson you want to have in your organization. If it's an outbound organization, you want to be thinking about a good salesperson goes and writes an account plan and develops an account plan for key targets, and they don't rely on the marketing team except for helping them to prepare collateral. Yes, it's great to get warm leads coming into the organization, but that's about farming those leads and expanding the inquiry that account is making. So you really want to do that. Then from a marketing perspective, it's really important that you understand that an account manager, farmer, or a order taker is the kind of person that's going to receive those leads. And you want to have a really good working relationship to be increasing the awareness to the kinds of leads that are coming in, the quality of those leads, and the work that's happening to generate them. The more organic leads that you can get, the better. And then an understanding from a marketing perspective, and I talked yesterday in our live stream about the Edelman Trust Barometer, which is a huge global market research project. And what the Edelman Trust Barometer is talking about, or the findings of the Edelman Trust Barometer, is that we're more likely to buy from people like us. And so what we want to be doing from a marketing perspective is identifying the customers that we want to work with and then becoming like them, so they will buy from people like us, if that makes sense. So it's a mutually beneficial relationship. So from a marketing perspective, if you're getting complaints from your sales team, or sales if you're complaining about your marketing department, then it's a case of understanding the types and kinds of people that you're targeting, and people like buying from people like each other. Okay, great book on that specific topic is This is Marketing by Seth Godin. It's an orange book. It may be here. I don't think it's made it into the studio just yet. Probably around on the floor. There it is. Luke's going to grab a copy. On the left, big orange book. There it is right there. Thanks, Luke. This is a highly recommended reading for anybody who is in sales and marketing. This is Marketing by Seth Godin, absolutely fantastic. And then there's a bunch of great sales books. Don't worry about the sales books, Luke. So The Ultimate Sales Machine by Chet Holmes is a fantastic book for you guys in sales. Okay, next question. This one's an information security question. Is a complete novice without any experience in the industry or in information security management systems, able to take the foundation and lead implement ISO 27001 and find employment? Yes, they are. Absolutely, you are. Or do you need to take other courses? I don't think that you need to focus on taking more courses to be employable. I'm an employer, and I don't look at courses. I don't look at qualifications, and I don't look at education first. The first thing I look at is motivation, determination, and the desire to do a specific job. Then I'll look maybe at qualifications. So we've got one of our most popular posts on LinkedIn in the last couple of weeks was hire for the will, train for the skill. So you guys, I don't want you to procrastinate and think that you need to go and do more courses, because I don't look for that as an employer, and none of my colleagues who have large teams of employees, we don't focus on qualifications first. We focus on want and desire and cultural fit first, and then we look at training and qualification. It's easy for us to pay for training and qualifications and to give that to people. It's hard to find people with a good work ethic, good motivation, who get it and want it. So focus on wanting the job, focus on understanding what the requirements of the jobs is, the key deliverables of that particular job, then we can help you guys with competency. So don't go do more courses. Start looking for organizations that have roles or have jobs with people in the job right now, so that you can do your own market research. So don't look for vacancies, Look for organisations where there is somebody in the job, and then learn about the person doing the job and clone yourself against those people in those organisations. And if you watch really carefully, I would prefer that you targeted an organisation that you want to work at and then wait for the role to become available. So you specifically prepare yourself to suit a specific organisation than to just look at whatever random vacancy is available right now. So that's my advice on that specific thing. Is it necessary to have a quality department in an organisation to keep track of all those numbers? In case no, who does the numbers and monitoring? And it's not an easy task during the work rush. That's correct. So no, it's not necessary to have a quality department. And what we're talking about with this question is your company dashboard of all of your statistics. Here at Best Practice, we built a series of Google Forms that feed into a Google Sheet that produce Google Graphs, and that is available on a dashboard on our intranet. And then each manager in each team is responsible for putting their statistics in once a month, and then it automatically produces a dashboard. So you don't need a quality department for that. You do obviously need to have a project team to build that, and we've just been through that. Our people, culture, and capability team built that specific dashboard. It's up and running, and they fill out the forms on a monthly basis to report our statistic at our company-wide meeting that's once a month, first Monday of the month. So no, don't need a quality department. Is it possible to incorporate core quality systems, for example, customer complaints, document control, record management, and corrective preventative action into each department audit versus conducting a separate internal audit on all those processes? Absolutely. This is a question about doing internal peer review, working with your peers and reviewing how each team's working and looking for opportunities for improvement. I would suggest that you are more effective following the process flow of a customer through the organisation. How do you do marketing to attract customers? How do you do selling to close deals and onboard customers? How do you identify what the customer wants and letting the organisation know what you're going to deliver? How do people know what to do as part of that customer service and service delivery? How do we do a debrief on what we're doing with the organisation, what we can improve? How do we know what the changing expectations of customers are? So your customers today have a specific expectation. What will your customers' expectation be in 2 or 3 years' time? And can we start innovating to get ready to receive those customers or deliver that new, revised, improved service in the future? So thinking about innovation. How do we train and mentor people? How do we monitor it? How do we manage our risks? So those are the kinds of questions that you can start your peer process reviews. The objective being that you're looking for opportunities for improvement. So how can we constantly focus on improving our organisations by asking those questions? If I said that all too quickly for you, make a note of the timestamp on this video. You can always rewind and replay what I've just said to make notes and screenshot any of these parts of the videos that you might need. Okay, if you're liking what I'm talking about here, please comment below this video, yes or no. Is this helpful answering your questions? Have you asked a question on our YouTube channel, yes or no? Comment yes or no and let me know if I can do more to help you. There's a comment here, please help me do a process flow on development and implementation of safety, health, environment and quality management system in a specific work environment. So I've produced a couple of videos. This is actually a comment on a fairly old video. I've already said it in this particular one. My response is I have specifically written you guys a how-to guide. It's how to implement a management system, a best practice guide. We get this question a lot. It's in fact twice in the last couple of days. This comment's only a couple of days old. There is a very specific how-to guide available on our training academy. It's $200 US. If you use the discount code NEWMEMBER, you can get 35% off that. That discount code's only going to be open for a couple of days for you guys that are new members. So if you do want to get, give it a try anyway. If you're watching this after the recording, give that discount code a try. It's called NEWMEMBER. And you can download, you can get yourself a copy and download that specific guide that I've written for you guys, which is more on how to actually implement your management system. Okay, let's do one more question. And okay, let's have a quick look here. Lots of beginners making comments about getting started on their journey and working on their projects. Is there a course on becoming an effective auditor? Yes, there is. We have a great management systems auditor course available in our training academy that you can purchase online. There's lots of free webinars. So this particular comment is on one of our internal auditor webinars. So if you go onto our YouTube channel, so click above, click Best Practice TV, click the videos list, you can see different playlists. You can see different tabs here on the YouTube channel. You can see different playlists. E-learning workshops or e-learning are all of our webinars, and there are some great webinars you can do there. If you want to do a specific course and get a certificate for that course, we have the Management Systems Auditor course that's available on our Training Academy. We'll throw the link to that below in the description after we finish this live stream. If you go to bestpractice.biz, so this website, bestpractice.biz/training, you can check out that particular course as well. We've built that course and recorded that course so you can buy it to specifically help you guys that are asking these questions here on the YouTube channel. So yeah, you can get yourself a copy of that course. You can purchase that and you can start learning right now. Okay, one more question. What do we got here? Okay, that's about it. So a couple of people asking questions about where can they get more information. There's some free guides to download on bestpractice.biz/guides. And I think that's the, oh no, here we go, some more questions. One more. So yeah, any of that extra download information you want, there's two places. There's our online store, bestpractice.biz/training, and then there's free guides, bestpractice.biz/guides, which are the free documents you can download. Okay, one more question from Craig. I spoke to Craig the other day. Unfortunately, management and auditors don't like or comprehend the impact of a well-implemented quality management system. Many see it as just another paper exercise. We've been having that discussion here in the office this morning. It's a great way to ensure customer satisfaction, lower costs, and build a reputable business. Everything a business should be striving for. Okay, I appreciate that. So it's not actually a question. It's a long comment. Let me just get this. How do we get engagement from people in management? That's a great question. I think asking them, what can you help with? So it's about, you know, team members. It's understanding the concept of delegation. So as a manager, you've got lots of responsibilities and you're trying to delegate to people. So as a team member, understanding you're being delegated to. So if you want to get more engagement from management, taking a step up to them and saying, hey, what can you delegate to me to free you up to make you more effective? So a great open question to go to a team leader, a supervisor, a manager and saying, what can I do to make you more effective? What can I do to help you win? Those are the kinds of questions about what can you do to help with acts of service. So that's a great way to get engagement, and then you can build on that relationship over time. Okay. Okay, that's a comment on the new office renovations blog. I appreciate that. The 12th Seahorse over in Perth, you're one of our regular watchers. Thank you very much. Yes, this is amazing transformation of best practice compared to when we started. Yes, our new office and our new studio. Tomorrow we're going to be putting a door on this studio so we can manage our sound, and we're looking forward to doing that. Okay, that's it for questions. Have you got any more questions, anything you want me to cover? Okay, so that's a live stream. I hope this has helped. Have we got any live viewers today? I can't see that. Can you see that? We do. Have you guys watching live got any comments? Let me know where you're watching from. I'm right here. We're live. Now's the time. Anything you want help with, let me know. Hit the like button if you're paying attention. How about that? Just give me a show of how many we've got. Okay, perfect. Okay, excellent. No questions? Okay, awesome. Well, that's it for the comments on our YouTube channel right now. If you are seeing this video and you've followed us all the way to the very end, this is where we answer your questions. If I haven't answered them live when we've been live and you're commenting on stream, please let me know, A, where you're watching from. It's great to know where all our followers are from around the world. If you've got any challenges, you can always reach me directly on LinkedIn. If you haven't set yourself up with a LinkedIn profile, I think it's absolutely excellent thing to do. It's going to help you with your career and your development. Lots of great content coming out on LinkedIn. We're going to do an experiment in about 15 minutes. We're going to go live on the bestpractice.biz LinkedIn page. So please, if you get the opportunity to jump on LinkedIn and start following bestpractice.biz, on LinkedIn. We've got about 4,000 followers there. We're going to do some more live stream. We're going to do a bit of an experiment. So if you want some exclusive access to that, jump right now onto LinkedIn on your mobile device, and we will see you in about 15 minutes live streaming to LinkedIn. If you don't see me out and about, you know where you're going to see me. You're going to see me right here next time on Best Practice TV. Bye for now.